Joel, thanks for joining us. I guess the first question is, where have you been?
Yeah, that's also a question I've been studying for myself, but I don't know. We had some issues in the middle of the season with the qualifying page actually, and it feels really that we find back now. We have been investigating a lot on the data side, and we tried a different setup on the car now in the Red Bull Ring on the qualifying. And as we could see straight on from the free practice and the quali one, we were straight away in the top again. So yeah, it's really amazing to be back actually. We have been messing around a bit the past weekends now, and we lost a lot of points actually to Lando, but nothing to do about that. The most important part now is that we are really back in the game.
So let me ask you this. Where was the breakthrough in terms of setup? For example, if you went back to Germany now, do you think that this car would be a much quicker car?
Actually, we had a test in Oschersleben in Germany, and we were just testing out the qualifying mode, and we found actually really good things there at this test. So I think this test was the real solution for the problem. So. It's quite hard to say what actually was the main problem, because we could see that we had some issues to find a good temperature in the tire as well, but then it was a bit on the setup side as well on the car. So yeah.
And I guess the impressive thing is that, of course, in this period you lost no self-belief, and when the car was good, as in Austria, you were able to take full advantage of it.
Yeah, for sure. But I have always been pushing. I never give up, because I know that we saw already in the beginning of the season that we are really quick, and we are for sure one of the fastest car in the field, and that makes it really good for my mind, because then I know that we have some problem and we need to find it and we need to fix it, and that makes me to push even more for it and push more to find the problem in the car. And yeah, what should I say? It's really nice. It's really nice to find the problem. I was really happy actually straight on from the free practice in Red Bull Ring, because I could feel the car was working a lot better, and I was also more connected to the car. So yeah, it was really good.
And there's another side to it. Of course, qualifying where you were, you're having to focus a lot on the starts and on passing in traffic.
Yeah, actually, it was actually a good experience for me, because when we qualified quite bad on the race weekends, I had a lot to do in the races actually, and as we could see that the race pace was actually really good at that point, because we were lacking pace in the qualifying, but then when the car was heavy and on old tires in the race, we were back in the game. I mean, we were one of the quickest on the tracks in that moment. And it was really good for me as well to train and get some experience to overtake, as we could see in Spa when I started P12 and ended up P2 end of the race. So it was, at the same time, it was really boring, because yeah, I was not able to win the races, but it was quite fun actually to make so many overtakes during the race. So yeah, I was having fun at the same time, I would say.
So with this momentum now, what does this mean for the remaining races of 2017?
Yeah, for sure I'm thinking about the championship at the moment, but actually I'm just enjoying the time now, the end of the season in F3, because we don't know what to do for the next year. I mean, so at the moment I'm just happy to be back in the pace now, and for sure it feels not really perfect to not win the championship, as the goal was to win it, but at the same time I'm just enjoying the time and just enjoying to do as many race wins as possible.
And what about the Macau Grand Prix?
Macau, for sure looking forward to it. It's one of the favorite tracks, for sure. It's going to be tough, for sure, because there's many good drivers there this year. But it's gonna be really tough. It's going to be really tough, for sure. Last year we were lacking a bit in the pace, but I think we have a better position for this year.
It must feel good also to be going back to Macau with a car you know is right on it.
Yeah, it feels much better, because now I have already been there for last year, so I know the track, I know everything. I have all the reference points. I have my own onboard video, so I feel more prepared, let's say like that, to come there this year.
By the way, what are you doing in Florida? What's going on there? Lots of holiday, I guess.
Yeah. No, actually, we are training a bit, me and Kevin. Actually, we are.
Your teammate Kevin Andres.
Yeah, my teammate. Yeah, we have been getting really close this season. Really good friends. So he just told me to come over and just visit him and just hang around a bit here in Florida. And it's one of the best places in the world, I would say.